Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the New York Knicks and the Phoenix Suns potentially making a trade. We're going to be talking about five-time All-Star, three-time All-NBA, and Rookie of the Year winner Karl-Anthony Towns potentially ending up in Phoenix. There's been reports about the Phoenix Suns potentially having interest in Karl-Anthony Towns, with them wanting to add in a dominant center this offseason. It was a report by NBA Central that the Phoenix Suns have just emerged as the favorites to land Karl-Anthony Towns if the Knicks trade him. I don't know if the Knicks will trade Cat, but I think the Suns are definitely a team that can pop up as a team that would be interested if they do. Let's start off with this. Karl-Anthony Towns and Devin Booker played with each other at Kentucky and had one of the best seasons in college basketball history, going 38-1 in one of the years that they played on the same team. Let's keep in mind Devin Booker came off the bench that year, and he's turned into from a great guy, great guy to come off the bench and score for you off the bench to a superstar. So Devin Booker is a lot better and a lot more improved and has a lot bigger of a role with this Suns team compared to what you saw with that Kentucky team. So that was kind of Karl-Anthony Towns' team, and this would be Devin Booker's team. But they are former teammates from Kentucky, and the Knicks could have interest in potentially bringing in Kevin Durant, which would be a great addition for them. The trade details would be a little trickier to go over. Just in my opinion, I think Karl-Anthony Towns is more valuable than Kevin Durant. Obviously, if you ask me who would you rather have on your team, I'm going with Kevin Durant. But here's the problem that I'll go over. Kevin Durant, is a lot older than Kevin Durant is 8 years older than Karl-Anthony Towns is. On top of that, Kevin Durant is an expiring contract. This is a potential 1 year and then goodbye with Kevin Durant. You do not get him back after this. Obviously they could re-sign him to a deal. Who knows if that would happen? But if you're the Knicks, you only get him for 1 year, and unless you if you do not re-sign him to an extension, which I don't, who knows if Kevin Durant would be willing to sign a longer term deal with this Knicks team. But and Karl-Anthony Towns has 3 years left on his deal. So not only do you get Karl-Anthony Towns for next season, you get him for the 2 seasons after that, which makes things more interesting. So you're talking about the Knicks potentially having Kevin Durant for only 1 season, while the Suns would have Cat for 3 seasons, and Cat is 8 years younger. So that's why I think Cat would have more trade value, where Phoenix would say, where New York would say, hey, we want something else with Kevin Durant. Like, we want some other assets coming with Kevin Durant when we give you Karl-Anthony Towns, because this might be a rental for us, and you might have Karl-Anthony Towns for the next 3. You should have Karl-Anthony Towns for the next 3 seasons, unless you decide to move him. So that's why I would say Karl-Anthony Towns to Phoenix, Kevin Durant, Nick Richards, and pick 29 and a second round pick go to New York. The Knicks add in some like fillers, Tyler Kolek, and then there would be another filler for the Knicks to add in. It doesn't really matter. The fillers don't really matter at all, just to get the trade to work. But it'd be Tyler Kolek, and then the other guy would be Ariel. I hope I say this name right. Hukapatari. So Ariel Hukapatari, who's a center, and then Tyler Kolek, the two-way point guard, who got a standard deal after the trade deadline, I believe. So they're just salary fillers in the deal, and then they go with Cat to Phoenix, and then KD, Nick Richards, pick 29, and an additional second-round pick would go to New York. And so Phoenix could add in another center after losing Cat with KD and a late first-round pick. So that would just basically be what the deal would look like. So let me know your thoughts on the potential trade for the Phoenix Suns and the New York Knicks in the comment section. I think it'd be great for this Phoenix Suns to add in Karl-Anthony Towns. I think it'd be a W, because Kevin Durant, you could look at Kevin Durant leaving after next season if you keep him in the roster. Like I said, with Cat, you get him for 3 seasons. But let me know your thoughts on the potential trade for the Suns and Knicks in the comment section, and peace out.